healthcare costs between Merida and the United States?
Really, there's no comparison when it comes to being an expat, as they call us. The fee that I pay, like to go to a doctor, a specialist, like cancer doctor, the first time it was 1,500 pesos. That's a new visit fee for most doctors. And then it's 900, and then once you establish it, it even go down more at 900 pesos. But every element has a doctor. Like before, I don't really know a general nurse practitioner here. You know, like not a nurse practitioner, a general doctor that see everybody. Every element you got is broken down, and that's what you see.
So true.
And yeah, like rheumatologists, oncologists, cardiologists, all of those doctors. If you get a medical doctor that do everything, I've never go to. But the fees, I'm gonna give you an example. Because I have cancer and it's one drug that I'm on presently, it gives you tumors. You start to bring cancer back. It's hormonal, my cancer. And so after 6 months, I have to take an abdominal ultrasound. You ain't have to go to the hospital for it. They got clinics everywhere set up like the way they just do. Not all of them. You have to find the right one that does it. We went to like 3 before we found one close to my area. Because I was going to go way back to the hospital when he referred me to. You know, when you can get all that stuff done. But a friend took me to the free that day. He was real patient. I know what several are. And it cost me $900. At the time, it was $80 for abdominal ultrasound. I got films. You have to keep your own films. You don't have to wear a story. Because they're into computers, but they're not into computers with that kind of stuff. I mean, they can send it to the doctor's office, but they might get lost in transit. So it's best to keep your own records. And that way you have a copy of everything. And I found they were really thorough. As they were scanning me, they talked to me. I'm not going to go in the hospital in the States, they just doing it, they smash it, they're doing. Maybe we can tell you what they're looking for, what they're doing, or if this is good or this is bad. You know, it's time to have gone about it. I didn't hear that because I had these surgeries and taken so long since I had to come there out. I forgot. But he asked me about it. So where did you go? I said, oh, I forgot. That been going about 12, 13 years. I don't know. He said, oh, well, nice to know. I was beginning to wonder. And we just laughed. But they keep a rapport with you so you're not afraid. And they talk to you. They actually listen to what you got to say. And they ask, you can ask them anything. Like, did you see anything here? Is that concerning? And they will answer instead of, I'll let it go. No, they ask you too. So that's great to hear. And I go to the eye doctor. I got some trash in my eye one time when I was riding my bike. And while I had my shades on, it was early morning. And sometimes here in Merida, it's like sudden dust storms. I don't know where they come from. They just whirl around. You see the leaves, and they go just as fast. I got some trash in my eye. So I put the filter out on Black Merida and brothers and sisters. And I got like all kind of replies. Some made house calls, some didn't. But I was, I'm ready to get out and see the real. And so this doctor actually had an office set up in the front part of his house. He had all the little machines that he test your eye with. He even had the medication right there. Never seen that before in my life. I think I paid him 300 pesos to look at my eye and give me some anesthetic stuff to numb it. And then he called somebody else because I need a different type of doctor. Because I don't have any allergies since I have cancer. It might go better one day, but I got to do it from that. He could not get my eye lifted, so I needed the other specialists that would, do like surgeries on your eye, but he wasn't doing surgery in order to get my eye head up without damaging it and causing more damage to the eyeball. So I was able to see him the next day. Whatever he gave me to numb my eye, he put a patch over it so the good open exposed and scratch it. I was able to see that doctor. 7 o'clock in the evening. I said, what kind of doctor is this? But they have crazy hours in it. After me, it was 2 more people he was going to see. They make it better for the working class. as opposed to like 9 to 5. And it keeps from going to the emergency room. So yes, he looked in my eye, but it took him a minute to get it flipped to where, like the other eye we used to do was little. I know you got him, he got up,
Right.
He got my eye flipped, and he saw that little bitty black speck right there, like a piece of meat or something. That did the Q-tip, then he put some other numbing stuff in. He said, well, I can see that you have scratching the eyebrow because this has been here for like 2 days. So yeah, but he told me he didn't see me in 2 days. I said, that's not Saturday. He said, well, I'm open for emergencies on Saturday if you're considered an emergency, so you don't lose your eye. I said, well, thank you. I don't want to lose my eye, but okay. So I came back on that Saturday, but he had taken my eye shut also because he didn't want to move it. But I had to take it off to put it like I had eye drops. Oh my God, I would never first thing gonna come on. Putting eye drops every 2 hours, some of them every 1 hour. I was virtually not even getting no sleep for that first day to keep them going, to keep my eye moisturized and infection free. And so the next day he told me I can see some improvement. He said, well, I'm gonna see you again in 5 days. But I didn't pay him nothing for that second visit. Nothing. He said it's all part of the first visit. And so when I came back in 5 days, just right before I left town, he told me just keep shades on. And it looked like it was gonna be okay. And he gave me, he told me these on the other eye, they were like time days anyway. One was for 3 days, one was for 2, one was for 1. And then he gave me some to continue, and he also gave me some for dry eyes, which I didn't know I had dry eyes. I should have figured I needed, but I didn't know. But not to start using them until the infection and all that stuff. But he saved my eye care. Yes.
Very sad.
And he gave me some glasses, got me a prescription for some glasses, didn't wait till my eye healed. We waited for 2 weeks. And then we got, they so hard here, they dropped a little things to tell them what prescription. There ain't no guess, like, no guess. He said, you really need bifocals? I said, I don't know the rest. He said, don't sound so sad, you want to see, don't you? But he dropped some little things that look like eyeglasses. I mean, everything's so modern. I had my eye exam probably like 2 years ago in the States, and I thought it was top notch where I was getting it. They had that thing. So yes, they're on top of that. And what y'all think is backwards, I'm going to tell you. Y'all missing out.
It's a lot more efficient as far as a patient or a customer. I do agree. Everybody is specialized. You have a specialty and you go to that person. General practitioners, I never really didn't think about it until you said that. I haven't seen any general practitioners either
yet. You have to go to whatever element it is and get that. Like you were saying about you. You have this doctor refers you to another doctor because he can't handle everything. And so he just stays in his specialty.
And another thing I will say, y'all, and maybe you had to go through this too. I had to learn, of course, well, I say of course now, but I didn't know when I first came down here. Like I have let's say my neurologist, right? So I had a neurologist I had a pain relief doctor in the United States. In order to be looked at for pain here, I had to go to a neurologist.
Yes. They want to determine what the pain source is, as opposed to scrutinizing you because you're in pain or discomfort. Yes, it is so different. So different.
So those middlemen that we go through, y'all, in the United States, I don't see as much of the middle person. And they listen to, like you said, they listen to you. I can tell you, I've been living with myself for over 50 years, so I can tell you what's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? It's not that undermining like you were talking about in the United States. You say, well, I've been having this pain right here, but I don't think it's right there. I think it's going to be on your right side. Like, God, dude. It's not so much they listen to you. It's a healing place. They are not going to prescribe you narcotics off the bat. No. They just aren't. They're very conservative here. But like you were saying, I totally like it here. It's more independent. It's not as network driven. Is that the word? Network driven? Like I asked my neurologist, I'm thinking like you can go online and look at doctors in this particular field, and you can find a doctor within, is it network? I've forgotten what it was. Okay.
It's like network, like they,
database, like a little
they always know somebody because they all went to school together.
Yes.
And to me, you know, you're beneficial, they give you more than one choice. They give you 2 or 3. And then you choose. You know, like this doctor, like this is a cancer doctor I chose, just happened to be an older doctor, but when I went, they gave me 2 doctors to choose from. One was in this area, one was in this area. But I chose the older one just because I was in my comfort zone with the cancer, because I had the younger doctors in America. They gave me medication that they told me about the side effects, and I was expecting them. But when I told them, I'm a nurse, so the nurse, she's a nurse practitioner, she did not give me the credit of the knowledge of my illness. You know, she said, well, you're not supposed to stop the drug until I said, ma'am, first of all, I'm a nurse and I'm willing to stop the drug. I was told by the doctor that I had any side effects. I said, hold on, by the doctor, that I need to stop the medication and notify her. It was not just keep on, because you know, you're not, and even I'm notifying you, but I notify you through an app. And I have to wait sometimes 2 or 3 days. Why don't you take the medicine that's making me like this? No. Here, you describe it to them, they tell you come in and let them see. And that right there, and they listen. They listen. So, I mean, I don't say my other guys do this. That's the listening, you can tell there's a difference. They're concerned. And they want to do what help you, what you say will help. Not just what the book said. Yeah.